Welcome back.
欢迎大家回到外语教学系第12届毕业成果展现场。
嘿，Jeff，我刚好有一个学生是要从小6升国1，有没有什么适合的教学方式，或者是学习方式，还有教材可以使用啊？
刚好下一组将带给你小6升国1衔接教材的介绍。
Please welcome Teaching Group 6. 6+1 Bridge with 7th Grade English.
掌声欢迎教学组第6组多媒体放英语，与我衔接没问题。
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are Group 6. Our topic is 6+1 Bridge with 7th Grade English. These are my group members: Cindy, Jennifer, Jake, Lily, Yetta, Ronay, Sally, Sherry, and I'm Sherry. This is our agenda. Please take a look. Now I'm going to talk about the introduction. These are the main characters in our products: Will, Zola, and Yuna. We want to help students review 3rd grade to 6th grade English grammar, then connect to 7th grade English grammar. So we provide many different kinds of practices in our coursebook and workbook for them to become more familiar with each grammar. Moreover, we integrate multimedia materials with grammar, and it is the most important part in our project. We have leading videos at the beginning of every lesson to help students understand the topics clearly. Songs in lesson 12 to 15 to make them remember the grammar rules easily. And a website that they can review and have more practices by themselves. Let's welcome next presenter.
Now I'm going to talk about background. The reason why we choose this topic for our project is because of the results of teachers' interview. There are 2 teachers from high school, 2 teachers from junior high school, and 1 college teacher who used to teach in junior high school. Through the results of teachers' interview, we found out that there is a big gap between 6th grade to 7th grade, especially in learning English grammar. And in the gap of the grammar part is that in elementary school, they focus on meaning and use. In junior high school, they emphasize on structure more. Moreover, the coursebook from junior high school only contain a little explanation and lack of different kind of practice in the grammar part. Take this one as an example. It only provides sentence pattern and 1 kind of practice for students. So later, we will give you more information about our products, and let's welcome next presenter.
This is the literature review of our project. We use CALL, C-A-L-L, Computer Assisted Language Learning. It means use computer or web-based technology to teach language, because we want our students to lower down their affective filters and increase their motivations. Also, make the course more interactive. Second, we use situational-based context for them to apply on what they learned in a class or in their daily life. For example, write a dialogue, grammar example sentences, and practices. Let's welcome next presenter.
Besides the literature review, our group member also started to search the grammar books on the market to find out how can we sketch and modify our teaching material. First, we study the documents of 12 years compulsory education to figure out what English ability should an elementary school student have. And then we refer some 3rd to 7th grade English textbook to see how they design their layout and what contents and context they use in the textbook. Last, we study some grammar books on the market to see the suitable grammar explanations and examples for students. However, while researching, we find out some common problems of the grammar books on the market. Here are the problems we see. The wording is too long for young learners. Second, lack of pictures and exercise. And then is the content still too complex for the young learners. Therefore, our group member decided to design a grammar book without these problems to help 6th to 7th grade students can bridge the gap when they are in the school. Let's welcome next presenter.
Next, we are going to introduce our products and features. Our products include coursebook, workbook, answer keys, and website. We provide content at the beginning of our coursebook and workbook. These are the grammar we focus on the stage part. And these are the grammar. These are the lesson part. And now I'm going to introduce our coursebook. There are two parts in it, including stage part and lesson part. Stage part is to review the 3rd grade to 6th grade English grammar. Lesson part is to bridge with 7th grade English grammar. And for the features, we create whole practices and videos by ourselves. There are QR codes of audio file and video clips. Moreover, we have songs related to the grammar rules in 4 lessons. Besides, there is workbench at the end of our coursebook. These are the titles of the stage part, and we take stage 1 as an example. After they learn the grammar, we design 4 different practices to track students' understanding. Multiple choice, circle the right one, look and write. The type of questions is various in 43 of stage. The next one is listen and write. These are the titles of the lesson part, and we take lesson 2 as an example. In reading video, you can use your cell phone to scan the QR code of the video in each lesson. It is reading video of the lesson 2. Let's watch it. After watching the video, students can get the idea of the topic with guided questions. In dialogue, we use three characters to create the dialogue, which are related to the daily life. You also can use your cell phone to scan the QR code of audio file. Next, vocabulary, idiom, reading comprehension questions, grammars, and examples. We include song in lesson 12 to 15. It is one of songs we recorded. Let's listen.
Queen is and the
Next, welcome next presenter.
After grammar or song, there are 5 practices for students to review. Multiple choice, circle the right one, correct the errors, what's your favorite sport, listen and answer. The types of questions are different in practice 3 and 4 are different in each lesson. We put word bank at the end of the course book. Please take a look. Now I'm going to talk about the workbook. There are stage and the lesson part. These are the features. First, we design all of the practices on ourselves. Second, there are many kinds of practice. Third, there is a video in each lesson to check students' understanding. These are the titles of stage part. We take stage 1 as an example. Please take a look. In listen and check, students can scan the QR code to listen to the audio file. These are vocabulary, multiple choice, fill in the blanks, and true or false. These are the titles of lesson part. We take lesson 2 as an example. These are vocabulary, multiple choice, fill in the blanks, reorganize the sentences, and true or false. These 2 are describe the pictures and discovery time. The types of questions in this part are various in each lesson. In video comprehension questions, students can scan the QR code to watch a video and answer the questions. Answer keys including coursebook and workbook. This is the answer key of stage 1. This is the answer key of lesson 2. We put the script of listen and answer in the answer keys. These are the answer key of workbooks. Now I'm going to talk about the differences between our product and the grammar books on the market. The content of our product is easier and more interesting. And the length of a word of our product is more suitable for students to read. And the relevancy of our product is that each lesson is related to others. However, unlike the grammar books on the market, each lesson is separated. The last one, the multimedia of our product include QR code and website. However, there is only CDs on the grammar books on the market. Let's welcome the next presenter.
For the sake of convenience, we design a website for students so they can review some parts of coursebook at any time and any place. The website includes dialogues, songs, listening checks, and grammar practices. In order to help our students be more familiar with the grammar in coursebook, we design 3 types of questions in grammar practices: matrix, typing answers, and multiple choice. The media we use to design our products are all from the Creative Commons search engine. Therefore, we don't need to worry about the copyright infringement. There are 4 licenses of Creative Commons: attribution, share alike, non-commercial, and non-derivatives. For the attribution, we need to reference the author's name. For the share alike, we need to use the center with the author. For the non-commercial, we need to avoid commercial use. For the non-derivatives, we can't modify the media without the author's permission. By the term of these 4 licenses, we only pick up 2 of them: attribution and share alike, to allow us to share, edit, modify the media without violating the law. Let's welcome next presenter.
Here are our teaching demonstrations.
We taught 6th grade students from 11 to 12 years old. Based on the Ministry of Education, they can spell 180 vocabulary and read 300 vocabulary. During our teaching demonstrations, we taught the students from July 3rd to 7th had IQ 3 or 4 at Windsor. The number of the students was 6 boys and 6 girls. We taught them our lesson 12 have fun with sports and lesson 13 have fun in the night market. In those 2 lessons, they learned simple present tense and present progressive tense. Here is the timetable of teaching demonstrations. Please have a look. Here is a teaching video.
I feel so hot. What is I feel so hot? I want to eat steak as first steak rice. 刨冰，对，刨冰，为什么还会刨冰呢？好，再来，这个说 county what is county eating？ 算评分的效配才会来帮忙讲。county means include someone in an activity or the place for it.
We gave the questionnaire. At the end of the class, it involved their feedback of coursework, workbook, and multimedia.